40 pounds of gold.
40 pounds of gold, brother. Look at that bad boy. Can't even see. Oh, it's upside
There you
down.
go. It's actually a really well-designed belt. It obviously takes its inspiration from latter-day ECW, but it's a really well-designed belt that you are going to be defending on Saturday, June the 29th in Napanee, Ontario. Tickets are available now at ticketweb.ca, and I'm here to announce on behalf of the Great North Wrestling Executive Committee and the Championship Committee that your opponent will be this man, 350-pound Big Daddy D. Roy, a man who competed most recently for Great North Wrestling in Renfrew, Ontario in November 2023, was victorious. And it's funny, we were talking about Congo Kong earlier. This man is a giant, but not only a giant, he is quite agile for a big man, strong as hell. 350 pounds reminds me of Bam Bam Bigelow. So I think you're going to have your work cut out for you, Angel.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he seems like a very big man. Big Daddy Oreo is somebody, that I could go after, like I said. Put it this way, man. Look, who's he beat? Who's he? But he hasn't beat me, man. That's the key factor. That's the key factor, bro, because everybody else just is right behind me. So the thing is that, I'm not letting it slip by. I'm because he's one of the top talents, like I told you in the beginning of this interview, is that he is probably one of the top talents in Canada. He's probably powerful. He's probably agile. He's probably youthful, but he's not as smart as me. He's not as pretty as me. He's not as vibrant as me. So I beat the best. I fought the best. I retired more men than Social Security. I'm just telling you that this is the situation where, Big Daddy Oreo is just going to just understand that he is just one step below the Kingpin, man. And once I dunk him in a big glass of milk and finish him off, he's not going to know what hit him. Mr. Big Stuff, Mr. Big Stuff.
I will say this. I would not take him. I would not take him lightly. And
I won't. He's 350 pounds. He ain't lightly.
Well, he is a very capable competitor, and I think it's fitting that the historic first title defense of the Hardcore Road Trip title in over 10 years will be with such a qualified competitor. I've been speaking to him. I know he's very pumped. And just as a side note, from your perspective, the impossible happens and you end up dropping the belt. Are you going to be able to live with yourself that you've had that belt so long, it's almost like a member of your family and it's gone?
Oh man, it's even hard to fathom if I'm going to lose that title, which it will never happen. So it's hard for me to even let it marinate in my head, So, I mean, put it this way. After it's all said and done, no hard feelings, great athlete, great opponent, but as a consolation prize, he is more than happy to carry my bags to the airport. And that's the only title that he is ever going to, is just to carry the Kingpin's bag, and buy me a sandwich or something. But again, so awesome poutine, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I mean, he looks great. He looks phenomenal. He's probably the top talent in Canada. But again, that's all he has to beat me. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just excited just to come down there and just put some boots to asses, if you may say.
Well, fans, that is the co-main event of the Napanee Schools Out Slam. The main event I've already announced will be the rematch between the Canadian champion, my man, Magnum McLaren of the Big Money Players, and that dirty, rotten rule breaker by the name of Rene Dupree of WWE fame, who last time gave me a concussion. And as I keep saying, he has got his work cut out for him on June the 29th. There's lots of surprises. People don't realize, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And that's not going to happen. So in addition to those two huge matches, we will be announcing many more. And I am pleased to announce that I am right within days of securing the services of a bona fide WWE legend to appear at the card and do meet and greets, perhaps a Q&A. I'll be looking to announce that in very short order. And I would be remiss if I did not mention that WWE legend and standout on the podcast scene, Mr. Mario Mancini, will be having his final match ever coming out of retirement just for this event at the Napanee Schools Out Slam.
So he's wrestling?
Yes, he is.
Is it an oxygen tank on a pole match or whatever, you know?
It will only be days after his 58th birthday, and I can tell you this: he is focused, he is excited, and will be bringing with him other talent from the school that he is a co-owner and a trainer at, the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling School. So this is going to be, put it this way, Napanee, Ontario is starved for quality wrestling, and Belleville and the Kingston area for quality pro wrestling. And this show will deliver. It will not disappoint. Tickets on sale at ticketweb.ca.